Yo, yo, yo. Hey, long time no see, man. Hope you didn't forget about me. Hold on, let me fix this camera real quick. I feel like I'm in the center of it, but it's not. Maybe my eyes are off. Man, it's been a while since I've done a solo joint. I just ate me a steak, some mac and cheese, some spinach. Man, eating like a king out here. Might even make me a little dessert. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a solo podcast, man. I think it's kind of a blessing. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, actually, it has. It's been a while since I've really been able to talk about just anything, really. Um, you get guests in and you got people talking, sharing their story. Then I have a relation, you know how it goes. But I ain't really called y'all up on what I got going on. I'll be honest, ain't really a lot going on. All I know is I got my Shane on. Got my Shane on. Got the hamburger meat all hanging out. Looking real Miami, but it ain't Miami. I'm in Virginia. Snowpocalypse, East Coast 2026. We're here in February 1st. It's Sunday. Um, Pretty soon we'll be watching the Super Bowl. I don't really care that much about it, but it's funny, man. My screensaver here, you can't see it, but it has the 7 Mile Bridge to the Key West. And I'm over here like thinking to myself, that's why actually I'm wearing a beanie. Because it's, snowpocalypse. I figured I would be part of the scene. But nah, man, I was supposed to have a guest here today. We just, some things we had to sort some stuff out, whatever. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, man, I try to do at least one a week, at least try. Whatever happens, happens. You know, uh, just trying to put it together, man. Trying to hold it together. I have a lot of projects I've been working on here lately. Just doing different things. I need to really close out. I'm trying to get this podcast. I'm trying to stay consistent. I'm trying to keep it in a straight and narrow. But I got the studio behind me. You could tell I've been sort of doing different things with it. Putting stuff on the shelves and stuff like that. I haven't taken the stickers off the uh the floating shelves yet, but we ain't even worried about it. You ain't even gonna notice it, man. Till I just brought it up. But yeah, I've been good, man. Everything's been good. I'm studying for. I'm actually need to still apply, but I'm gonna study for the Virginia Class A contractor's license. Try to get this electrical company off the ground. Um, I just started the business. Everything's cool. I did a medical screening or had a physical recently, and I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't had a physical in probably I don't even know. I probably haven't had a physical in 3 years or so. Long time. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really nervous. I just turned 30, whatever. But like, I didn't have that weird feeling when I turned 30 if I guess that I'm not where I want to be in life and all this weird stuff like that. I feel like I excel pretty well at the things that I do, I guess you'd say. I mean, it sounds kind of narcissistic apparently, but you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different things. I enjoy myself. But I had like a weird feel. I don't know why, but I had like a weird feeling that I was gonna have something pop up. You know, like, oh yeah, you got diabetes now or something crazy like that. I mean, they did an extensive blood test on me and blood work. Not because I'm feeling bad or anything, but I just needed a physical. Just to make it for a certain job I got coming up. And honestly, I'm really glad that I did it. It's something I got out the way. It's one thing I've been, I guess you'd say, I would say projecting, but that didn't really that doesn't make sense. It's one thing I've been sort of, I guess you would say, putting off. You know, trying to get that going and figure all that stuff out. Just one of those things. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm kind of just rambling, but that's done. Doctor contacted me, and everything's perfectly fine. I mean, they said whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. It's kind of funny, man. I haven't really been. Obviously, I haven't had a physical in 3 years, so I haven't been really checking my health. You know, I got some. I guess you'd say I have some history in the family of just bad I guess health problems. Um, I am I would consider myself overweight. I mean, I weigh like 265, I think. But the funny thing is, so I'm 5'11. I'm 6 foot on my dating apps. Actually, I'm 5'11 on the dating apps. But I I don't know. I was 245 last year, and I was getting into rock climbing and different stuff like that. And I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But I weighed myself at the Hot Works gym, and now I'm 265. I'm like, yo, how did I gain weight, but I look the same? But it's funny. I haven't been working out as much as I should, but I started looking at some videos of me last year, and I did have like a bigger upper body physique, I guess you would say, because rock climbing's very. I mean, you got muscles in your forearms. You got a lot of different muscle structures, I guess, skeletal stuff, tendons. Everything gets stronger because of that stuff, and I think that's kind of what happened. Hey, that's what I'm gonna say at least. But I mean, it's weird. Like all my pants fit the same. Nothing fits bigger. I mean, I might have a little bit of a gut compared to maybe before, I guess, but it's weird, man. It's crazy too because I eat pretty healthy for the most part. I mean, I know I had a steak. I really didn't season it too much. I had steak, spinach. What got me really is the mac and cheese. I had some Velveeta shells in there, and that's my favorite. I eat it straight out the pot. But I made some of that, bachelor style, cook it up, you know, whatever. And beard nice. And yeah, that was pretty much it for this evening. But there's this dude I follow on Instagram and Facebook. I found him on Facebook actually, but he's called the Macro Daddy, and he comes up with like recipes and stuff. Apparently he used to be like 325 pounds, and now he's down to like 225, all muscle, whatever, one of those guys. But there's this recipe that I saw him post, and it was pumpkin pie, like actual canned pumpkin. So it's like no extra, no crazy sodium or anything. Some low fat whipped cream, maple syrup, and then vanilla protein powder, and a little bit of cinnamon on top, and some graham cracker. And I'll tell you what, man, it really is like pretty close to a pumpkin pie. It's crazy. Like you really don't even need to put. I bought some vanilla protein, powder protein. I forgot the name of it. I have to go look, but it's a whey protein. And man, that stuff is so good. That's what I've been putting in a lot of stuff. And I think it's got like not a bunch of sugar in it, but it's got a lot of sweeteners in it, I guess. I don't know. All this shit. It says it's good for you, but come to find out it's cancerous or something. But I bought it for how much? I bought it for like $100, and it's got 60 servings in it. So it's not bad, I guess. 2 months. But I've been putting it in overnight oats. So I'll get oat milk, whip up the whey protein, put that in there, and then I put the oats in there and then shake it up real good to make sure it gets mixed in. Dude, that stuff is so good because I used to put peanut butter in it, and the peanut butter was good, but it wasn't really what I wished it would be. But this is definitely a good concoction. Trying to stay relatively healthy. Been doing the Hot Works thing, but I have also joined Crunch Fitness, which is just another gym around here. So I'm doubling up on my gym memberships, and I think I'm gonna lower the package for the Hot Works because I'm paying like $80 a month, and now I'm paying for Crunch. So I'd rather lower one. I think Crunch is like $30, 29 or something. I pay month to month. I didn't lock in a contract. So it's gonna be yeah, so it's gonna be probably still $80 once I drop everything down and switch it up. The biggest thing is going though, man. Paying for it ain't hard. It's going. Um, yeah, that's it. That's the hardest part. But it's funny, man. I go in there and I see the same people. Not in a bad way, but I see a lot of my old friends in there, just catching up. Hey, man, what have you been up to? Psh, getting fat. And I told them, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm 270 now. They're like, nah, there's no way. And actually, generally people are just nice, but they're genuinely like, dude, you don't really look like that. So that's a plus, man. I don't know. Depends on who you ask, right? But yeah, I've been kind of doing my thing, trying to get some just get some stuff sorted out, get some work stuff figured out, trying to get this business rocking and rolling, and it's just whatever happens happens. I'm trying to keep this podcast alive. Like I said, I don't want it to be another one of those things that I always do where I start it and keep and then quit. Um, you know, had a discussion with Brandon. Sorry, I think I was finishing my teeth. Mm. Anyways, that's kind of crazy to do on camera, right? I was talking to Brandon, and he's the same as me. He likes to start different things. And then it's like you get tired of them, man. You want to switch it up. Like, what are you gonna do with it, And it's kind of my thing. It's like I want to keep the podcast going. Um, I'm keeping the DJ stuff going. I just had to take a break, man. I mean, people were like, "Oh, you only did." I mean, the way it ain't really what people are saying, but last year I did like 60 gigs, but I had to travel for them, and it's cool, whatever, right? But that stuff burns you out. And it's not even just DJing, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. That's the thing. It's like traveling there. I mean, I was like traveling there, getting a hotel or a hostel, whatever, staying there, hanging out. Like it just got to that point where I was like, man, like what am I trying to do here? And it's good networking. It's cool. I wish I would have maybe just I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it anymore, but I got a project coming up that I really need to sort out later down this in the next couple months or so, and I might actually be MIA for just a little while until I get this sorted. But I got some things in the pipe, man. I'm trying to maybe I don't know. I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place. I got a buddy that keeps telling me he's like, man, hit the road, stop messing around in the US. Like, talk about you got opportunities to travel, live expense free, and do a lot of different things. And I'm like, man, he's so right. Like, I could travel, have my stuff paid for, live pretty good. Um, it's just one of those days when you just don't want to wake up. Everybody, nah, I'm just kidding. That's Limp Bizkit. But I don't know, man. It's just, it's like life on the road. I know I can still DJ and I have connections in that game. And it's not even just DJing I'm talking about. It's like even in my career field and things that I've done over the years, it's like I'm comfortable where I'm at. And, I'm a big fan of, or I'm a big believer of like comfort can kill you. Not literally, but you'll end up stuck somewhere, man. And it's just like, I'm afraid that I'm gonna like stay here for a little bit, then I'm gonna meet some chick, and maybe I'm lonely at that time or whatever's gonna happen, and then I don't know. I'm just throwing out like a random idea, and then it's like I always kind of wonder. I'm not like I am like always looking for the best thing, but I'm also sort of like it's got to make sense too. But yeah, I've been just kind of staying comfortable, living a little bit, chilling out, trying to just get some stuff behind me, and stuff I should have done years ago. I just got my master's in October, my master's electrical license, and now I'm going for the Class A. I really don't need the Class A. But it's like I'm looking at all these positions that are hiring for a master's, and it doesn't even make sense. It's like if I'm gonna do pretty much what, like I'm gonna be working for a company doing pretty much what I'd be doing for myself, why would I not just do it for myself? You know? Um, so that's why I'm getting this Class A, bid on unlimited jobs. I'm not gonna put a ceiling on myself, man. I'm just go all out. I don't care. Um, it might open up doors later for business ownership, you know. Um, but yeah, I'm only 30, so I don't want to say like, oh, I got more time, because that's like that's what happens. You're like, oh yeah, I'm 30. I'll figure it out when I'm 40. And then 40 comes around, then what's gonna happen, you know? Oh man, well, it'll be all right, you know. Well, the 30s are no, it's like try new things. I want to try do new stuff. I want to get everything I need where I want to be in the next year or two. And, fortunately I have like the place I'm staying in now. Like I said, I got the studio here. This is where I stream. This is actually my streaming camera that I'm using, different setups and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Got the skateboard on the back. But no, I want to just try to do the best I can, And I mean, I'm happy where I'm at right now, and that was like the biggest thing I was chasing there for a while. But now I'm like, man, I really kind of want to hit the road again. It's just there's so much life to be lived out there, man, It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is. It's a lot of life to be lived. But, you know, life happens, I got family, grandparents and mom and stuff. I really should stick around for them. That's what I'm going to do. Stick around with them for a little while, you know. You can never take time back. You can never buy more time. You can make as much money as you want in the world. At the end of the day, you can't buy time. And my biggest thing is just trying to get the reason I really want to do like a local thing here is just I don't care about making $1 million or anything. It's more, I mean, that'd be great, but it's more of having something to do when I'm home, and it gives me more structure and like the wheels turning, and then I'll hit a travel job and come back and enjoy myself and stuff like that. And it's just the way that I want to do it. I don't want to have 500 employees and be the biggest company in the world. If that happens, it happens. But that just comes with more headaches, man. I mean, I see the knuckleheads that are in these industries and stuff. Dude, I've had the ideas where I've wanted to shook my camera. Dude, I wanted to take my truck and buy a camper and straight haul a camper to like different jobs, even in the US. I don't care. It's all fun, man. It's just enjoying myself while it lasts and having a good time, and you know, a lot more to life than partying. I used to try to go out. I was always socializing and stuff, partying, doing fun stuff. But that's also why I don't have certain things that I should have in life, like the contractor's license, or getting my master's 12 years later. Never even got my journeyman, but I was good enough. It didn't matter. But now it's like I have that credential behind me. I mean, just the bullshit, It's like Joey Diaz was saying in a podcast earlier today. I was listening to the one he posted this week, and he said that exact thing. He's like, it's 4 years, right? It's like it's not that much of your time. I was I fucked up. I could have gotten my business administration degree. I'm already signed up to get it. I paid for it already. I already paid for the first semester, but I quit doing it because why? Oh man, it's been 4 years. It's literally been 4 years since I signed up for it. I would have already had that degree, just like the license, and it sucks because when you're younger, you don't care, you don't pay attention. People tell you advice and stuff like that. Who gives a shit, dude? It's like, and you realize it's really not that hard. It's just the time. It's just like me if I wanted to go be a doctor. Bro, 38. If I started right now at 30 and went to go get my doctorate, I'd be 38 years old with a doctorate degree. I don't know what I would get my doctorate in, but still, it's just all about what you want. It's not, and I feel like it's really not that difficult if you just put the time and effort into it. But I just didn't have discipline as a youngster. in my 20s, man. In my 20s. But now I'm sort of pumping the brakes, you know? I've tried new things. I didn't necessarily say I failed at them because I always made sure my bills were paid and it was successful. I just kind of got bored and gave up on it, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And it's like, is that something I care about? No. Who gives a shit? You know, it's like, just like, again, Joey Diaz said, he's like, they don't care that you failed. They'll make fun of you for being a fucking loser. And that's what matters. You know, a lot of people come up to me and they're like, Spencer, man, it's crazy. Like, you just do things. Like, you just pull up and do stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like this podcast. Like, I just kept it going. And I mean, I say kept it going, but I just started it. And whatever happens, happens. I mean, it might work out. It might not. Something might come of it or might not. Who cares? It's just more for fun. And you just never really know, man. Like, you could get somebody famous on there, and then it's crazy. The world is crazy. But I just wanted to jump in here, man. I don't have to do no hour or nothing. I'm just not trying to fill in and ramble and shit. When I first started doing these, I'm like, dude, I got to get 45 minutes. You ain't got to do 45 minutes. Who gives a shit? 20 minutes, whatever. I didn't even realize 20 minutes was just till just now. But yeah, nah, everything's good, man. You know, with Snowpocalypse, we're out pushing snow. Earlier this week, me and my boys, man, we had a 4-wheeler and all kinds of stuff. I jackknifed my truck real bad, tore it up. Whatever, who cares? It's a work truck, you know. The Tesla's still going strong. That thing, all-wheel drive, haven't gotten stuck yet. That thing's a beast. But yeah, man, physical health's good. Everything's good. Checking in, just trying to make sure everybody realize I ain't forgot about them. You know, it's hard to talk about yourself when you have a guest on. But yeah, this coming week I'm gonna try to get another guest on. Cool dude. We'll see what I can do. Him and I kind of been going back and forth trying to figure out a work a time together. It'll be a good one. But yeah, I mean, go check all the other ones out, whatever. But I'm not trying to promote it. But here's my spiel. It's literally, it's a blessing though. You know, it's been probably a good bit since I've done a solo pod, just because I've had guests. You know, so it's awesome. Um, but I need to work on my lighting and stuff. I need to get this thing a little bit nicer. But shoot, man, I mean, this is only like episode 17. Who cares? But yeah, health's good. You know, got to quit eating a little bit. Might be MIA sometime soon. But you know, I haven't. I mean, back to that, man. I haven't even been DJing. I yeah, I haven't been DJing. I haven't DJed at all. I haven't taken any gigs. I played around and did a stream recently, but I don't know. I got contacted. I have a friend. He's actually it's the guy I bought my gaming lap or my DJ laptop from, my MacBook. He's a, not to get too detailed, but he's a band manager, or yeah, band manager for, he's done a lot of big stuff, big big bands, very well-known bands. I'm not going to say their names, but he um he reached out and he needed a mix. So today, actually, I went in and he gave me a list of songs he wanted. I mixed it up. It's pretty good, actually. I forgot, you know, and you know what's weird is that's where my creativity came from. You know, was when I was doing stuff like that, like just going and playing on the weekends at the bar. It's just not even cool, man. You know, it's like my boy hit me up. Hey, man, I need you to do this. So I'm gonna do the best set that I can do, right? And I'm gonna make sure it's fun and interactive. I'm not even gonna be there playing. I think he's actually the one making it seem like he's DJing, but it's all good, dude. It's fun, it's cool. That's what you need just to get by. Like, I'm talking about me, you know, you need those influential sort of gigs to get you, like, that's what I would rather do. I don't like just going to, I don't play at my local spots no more. There's only select places that I'm going to start playing at. And that's just the way that it is. I don't care. It just, fuck it. You know, I mean, if I got to stop playing to go to the next level for a little bit, it is what it is. I'm gonna download more music or whatever, put some sets together. I mean, I'm not giving up on it by any means, but I just want to make sure that I'm not just doing it. Like, just because you're doing a lot doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done, in the words of Denzel Washington. So that's why I don't really want to get too crazy with it. And I would say too crazy with it, but I just don't want to, I guess I just don't want to overexert myself to where I end up hating what I do. And I started doing that again. There was a time where I was DJing just for money. That's all I was doing. It was extra cash, making 1,000, whatever, $800 a week. I mean, it was getting me by. But then you learn that you don't like doing it anymore. It's just like I did electrical forever, and I just was like, man, because then it's forced. It's literally forced. You don't want to do that, you know. Nobody wants to be forced to do anything unless you're into that shit. I don't know, but yeah, man, this is Spence vs. the World podcast. Just kind of, like I said, jumped on here just to say what's up. About to go make that pumpkin pie concoction because that shit is good. Again, it's pumpkin filling out the can with a little bit of maple syrup, some protein, vanilla protein powder, whipped cream, and cinnamon, and a little bit of graham cracker, and that's a wrap, dog. That's all it is. That's that dude Macro Daddy. That shit's good. But anyways, thank y'all so much. I will check back in, or I'm gonna have a pot, whatever. Stay tuned. Trying to get one of these out once a week. We'll see. Trying to get this studio looking a little bit better, but we'll go from there. All right, holla.